Alright everyone, welcome to the channel. This is obviously the first video. We're gonna go ahead and get started with our walk. As I said with the description of the channel, I went through a little bit of health issues, got sick. When I was trying to come out of them, I realized that I was way out of shape. I wasn't where I wanted to be, and I decided to start a challenge here, give myself a few months to prep and get ready to attempt 100,000 steps in a single day. Now, today, just for starters, since it's the first day, we're gonna go ahead and try for a 30-minute walk. Obviously, I'm not gonna film that whole thing. Nobody wants to stare at my feet for that long, pretty as they might be. But what I am gonna do is try to get started, try to figure out if I can go for 30 minutes, work out an average number of steps. It's a little disappointing to me that I'm already feeling kind of winded. Having to talk and walk at the same time is a little more difficult than I expected. I truly hope that y'all stay with me through this whole journey. And if you give me a moment, I'm gonna pause the video. I'll come back to you shortly with an update. Alright, now, as you can see, we're a little over 5 minutes into the walk, and I'm on pace for about a 20-minute mile. Now, I don't know if this is good or not. I haven't really crunched any of the numbers to figure out how many steps I gotta take in an hour, or how many miles I have to go before I'm able to hit the mark of 100,000 steps in a day. But also, this is the first video, first day. So again, it's only going to be a short walk, about 30 minutes. I'm going to really try to work myself up to this, try to stay dedicated to it. And unfortunately for now, it's just going to kind of be pictures of the road and my feet. I would prefer to stay anonymous. Maybe that'll change if the channel grows. Maybe if it grows too much, I'll continue to stay anonymous. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do all this, how it's all going to play out. I just kind of wanted to... Goodness, already out of breath. This is terrible. Yeah, but I just wanted to do this to kind of force myself to stay accountable and to really try and get back to a fitness level that I let slip, for various reasons. But it was a blessing in disguise that I was hit with this illness, and it really took me off my feet. I mean, it wasn't anything serious, guys. It was probably just a cold, but spending a couple days in bed with a fever and then having to get back to work where I wait tables and I work 12-hour shifts, and like I said, I'm winded just walking and talking. It makes you realize that maybe you weren't in the best shape, and you can certainly do some things to improve that. Well, take a little break here again. See y'all shortly. Well, it's been a few minutes, so I figure I'll check back in. There we go. Just shy of halfway when I started recording again, and feeling good, As you saw there, the pace is just under 19 minutes, so about 3 miles per hour. I think that's not terrible. If I finish my loop, and I'll start heading back to the house again to finish up the first 30-minute walk in what I assume is going to be quite a long journey. But I'm excited. I'm happy. I talked myself into this and hyped myself up enough to start this channel and start recording videos. And, hopefully as it progresses, I'll be able to see some good results and really sort of build the confidence I need to to actually take a shot at this and really, really try to hit 100,000 steps. I don't know what kind of work that's going to take. I don't know how many steps I'm going to have at the end of this 30-minute walk. And obviously 30 minutes is a long way or a far cry from 24 hours and 100,000 steps. But, as you all can tell, these are unedited videos. The sounds of the neighborhood at large. That's probably how it's going to go, at least for a little while. I don't have any fancy equipment. I'm just doing this on my phone, trying to, again, keep myself motivated towards this goal and see if I really can get it done. See if I'm able to put up 100,000 steps in a day. I don't know many people that have done it, but I do know it exists. I obviously looked it up a little bit before starting this channel. But, yeah. I'm gonna take another quick pause and I'll check in with y'all towards the end of the walk. And we're back with a little over 25 minutes. So we're heading into the home stretch here. I think that this will probably be one more little break, and then we'll check in with the final results. But I think overall I'm feeling pretty good. I've loosened up a little finally, so I guess 20-ish minutes is a warm-up for walking. That's good to know. These streets are relatively clear. I know you can see the snow in some of the shots. It's still a little bit cold where I'm at, which, again, I won't be telling you exactly where I'm at, but I'm sure you can use context clues if you need to. But, yeah, overall, it's been a nice little walk, and now, obviously, I'm going to try to walk every day to build up to this final goal. Maybe take a shot as soon as the weather gets warm, March or April. We'll see. But I'm not going to post, these long videos every single day. I might do some shorts or a compilation of a few walks. I don't know. I haven't fully decided. We'll just kind of see what I'm able to do, see how far I'm able to get in this. I want to see it through to the end at least once, be able to say I hit the 100,000 mark, and feel like I have that accomplishment taken care of. And so fingers crossed for that, but we'll just have to wait and see how far I can get, see how much progress I can make. Obviously after this first walk, I'm gonna sit down and crunch some numbers and see where I need to go from here, and figure out my average steps per hour and what that translates to over 24 hours. That way I can figure out when I have a realistic shot at achieving this goal. I don't want to waste anyone's time or take this lightly. So that is the mentality I'm at now. I do want to see this through to the end, and hopefully it is possible for me. But also I want to be able to create these videos and take you guys on this journey with me, and hopefully I'm able to reach out and maybe help a few lives and get a few people who are like me, just kind of motivated. Someone who just needed a little push or a tiny realization. All right, let me take a break real quick. All right, and I don't know if you guys can see, but we have hit our goal of 30 minutes. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and sorry, I'm being a little cautious here because there might be ice on the ground. Don't want to have an injury on my first day. But yeah, I'd like to thank everyone who watched, and we'll see you for the next video. And again, this is the first step in a long journey, and can't wait to see it through to the end. All right, I'll try to post a video on Sunday. See y'all then.